Rise and Grind, the best beginner whiskeys. Let's get into the list. Here at Rise and Grind, we prepare you for everything that you need to level up. We are here for that young man who is trying to figure out what whiskeys, what cigars, what wine, how do I get to that next level? Today, we've got a list of bourbons for you. This is for that young man who you're tired of Jack and Coke. You're tired of pounding beers. You want to know, how do I level up? How do I order a good bourbon? How do I enjoy it? And so we've got a list of some great bourbons for you. We've got 5 beginners, entry-level bourbons that come in at a great price. And these are going to be enjoyable. These are some whiskeys that you can drink neat. And the first bourbon that we have for you today, we've got 1792 small batch. This is a great bourbon. It comes in at a great proof. This is 93 proof, which means that it's going to be an easy sipper. This is easily available. You can find this at grocery stores, at any liquor store. It usually goes for about $25. This is a great entry-level bourbon because it's so easy to drink. You're gonna get notes of cinnamon, caramel. This is gonna give you a nice long finish. $17.92. They put out a lot of products. They've got a foolproof version, a single barrel version, a bottle and bond version. They've got a sweet wheat, any of the 1792. But if you are a beginner, then we're gonna start with the small batch. Again, it comes in at a great proof, 1792 small batch. And the next bourbon that we have as a great beginner bourbon, we've got Evan Williams Bottle and Bond. Bottle and Bond means that it's been aged for at least 4 years, and it means that it's 100 proof. It means that this whiskey has undergone certain government quality controls. And so you are guaranteed to have a great quality item. Now, this particular Bottle and Bond Evan Williams, this has lots of notes of vanilla. I get a lot of black pepper in this. This is a very cheap, but yet good bourbon. This would be a great mixer whenever I'm making an old fashioned. This is one of the only bourbons that I keep that I'll mix. And so most of the things I have, I sip it neat. But Evan Williams, you can enjoy this neat, but it makes a great mixer. Again, you get lots of notes of vanilla and some black pepper. If you are beginning your bourbon journey, you've got to have a bottle of Evan Williams Bottle in Bond. And the next bourbon that we have, similar to the Evan Williams, we've got Early Times Bottled in Bond. And so this is also 4 years, 100 proof. This comes in a 1 liter bottle. And so for the same price that you're going to be paying for most of these bourbons, about $20 to $25, instead of getting 750 milliliters, you're going to get 1 liter. And so this is the best value. It comes in a great quantity, but the quality is still there. Just like the Evan Williams, you get some vanilla, you get some black pepper, you get some sweetness, some oiliness to this. This is a high rye bourbon, which means there's a spiciness to it. Earlier this week, I did a blind tasting between this and an Elijah Craig single barrel, and this won. I like the sweetness that you get. You get that same spiciness, but the sweetness blends and balances it so well. And so if you are beginning your bourbon journey, you've got to have you a bottle of Early Times Bottled in Bond. A great value because of the additional quantity that you're getting. And the next whiskey that we have, if you are just getting into the bourbon and the whiskey and you're trying to step it up, we've got Isaac Bowman, the Port Barrel Finish. Now, if you have been a wine drinker in the past, you're gonna love this, because this is bourbon that has been aged in wine barrels, particularly in port wine barrels. And so you get that great bourbon taste. You get a lot of notes of plum and cherries, but you also get this finished wine taste. This, I believe, is a great summertime sipper. And so as the weather heats up, this is a great one to pull out. You can sip and enjoy this neat. Again, you get a lot of that fruitiness. You get a slight hint of a wine taste to it. An easy sipper, great for the summertime. And if you're watching this and enjoying this, check out a video that we just released called The Best Whiskeys for the Spring and the Summer. This was definitely featured in that video. Isaac Bowman Port Barrel Finish. And the last whiskey that we have for the new whiskey drinker, we got Elijah Craig Small Batch. Now, if you've been following the channel for any long time, you will know that this is the bourbon that started my journey. I first got hooked with some Elijah Craig. The small batch is great. The barrel proof is amazing. Elijah Craig, the small batch. It comes in at a great proof, which makes this a great sipper. This is high rye, a lot of spice. This is everything that you need to know about bourbon. This is brown sugar. You get some sweet molasses notes, but that rye kicks in. Elijah Craig, this is considered to be the father of bourbon. Elijah Craig, a great choice if you're getting started in your whiskey journey. If you are enjoying this content, please hit like, comment, let us know, what are your beginner bourbons? What are the ones that started your love and your passion for this? Comment, like, and subscribe. Today for our conversation, I want to share with you why I started this channel. I started this channel after so many nights of hanging out with my friends. We would visit a cigar lounge. And I realized that a lot of my friends didn't feel comfortable in those spaces. A lot of my friends didn't know how to light or cut a cigar. They didn't know how to order a bourbon or a scotch. A lot of them weren't prepared for these spaces. But then I started realizing that all throughout our society, a lot of men don't know how to shave. A lot of men don't know how to tie a tie. A lot of men don't know what kind of colognes to wear. A lot of men don't know how to open a bottle of wine. A lot of men don't know the difference between scotch and bourbon or cognac. And so I set out on a journey to simply take the information that I gained throughout life, and I wanted to simply share it with not just my friends, but with the world. And in that journey, I have made so many more friends. But then I realized that I shouldn't stop there. I realized that there was so much more to share. And so I started sharing wealth building tips. I started sharing and letting other men know what motivates me, what drives me. Instead of simply going to my house on the hill every night, I decided to let the world into my home, to show you my life. And it's my hope that simply by showing you what I enjoy, what I drink, what I smoke, sharing with you my thoughts, my experiences, the ups, the downs, I figured that in that, I can help to make someone's life better. And so we started this channel to pour into you. We started this channel to share with you what we have learned in our life. We thank you for joining us on this journey, because you have taken what started off as just a conversation and you have made it into a movement. Rise and grind.